Hello, and you're very welcome to the Rag GA grounds here for the Tipperary Senior Camogie quarter final between Drom-Inch and Toomevara. I'm Jordan Cann and joined here by Kate McCormick from Tireless Sarsfields, with thanks to Robert Healy, photo and video. It's great to be able to stream this match live here from the Rag. Katie, Drummer have the luxury, I suppose, of having all their 15 players available to them that won the county final last year, 14 of them starting today. It's a different story, I suppose, for Toomevara, who won the intermediate county final last year.
Yeah, I suppose it's a very different team to compare to what we played in the county intermediate final last year, with Sheila Ryan, Moira Ryan, Aoife Ryan and Bonnie all gone. Three of the girls are gone to Australia there on a new adventure. I suppose Aoife Ryan is the biggest loss. She really came on there last year in the semi-final and won them the semi-final, and I have a feeling that they'll notice the impact of the four girls gone today.
Yeah, indeed you will. For anyone that's not familiar, there's 8 teams in the senior championship this year, 2 groups of 4, and Drom-Inch topped their group, winning all 3 games, while Toomevara unfortunately had 3 defeats, so finished 4th in their group, and that's why they're meeting Drom-Inch here. So we'll just quickly go through the teams as we're getting ready to start. Drom-Inch team, number 1, Caoimhe Burke, 2 is Maria Connolly, 3, Christina Brennan, 4, Mairead Evanston, half back line of Ian McCall, centre back Aoife McGrath, captains the side, Maureen Ryan on the wing, number 8, Niamh Tracy, number 9, Mary Burke, half forward line Dundee Dunn, number 10, Anne Evanston is 11, Siobhan McGrath 12, and the full forward line of Emer McGrath, Joanne Ryan and Marion Campion.
Toomevara have Paula Ryan in goals, Lauren Egan corner back, Joanne O'Farrell full back and Orla Hogan on the other corner, with Michaela Doran wing back, Mags Quigley centre back. She got player of the match in the county final last year, intermediate. 7 is Niamh McCormick, 8 Shauna Quirk, 9 Mary Grace, 10 is Caoimhe Cantwell, 11 is Elaine Young and 12 is Mary Flaherty. 13 is Leisha Cummins, 14 is Gillian Quirk, sister of Shauna, and 15 is Gemma McCarthy.
So they're just finishing up their warm-ups here and making their way out. Drom-Inch are playing from right to left, so Christina Brennan full back, Mairead Evanston making their way down. Toom coming into one more huddle just before they start. So Toomevara, as I said, won the intermediate county final last year in great style. The year before they won the junior A county final, so in the space of 2 years I suppose they've gone from junior to senior and losing some key players, but they're not here to make up the numbers, despite Drom being hot favourites. Toom no doubt are going to give them a right battle.
This is like going back in time, Geraldine, when you used to be playing, we used to be coming and seeing Drom and Toom in great matches. So this is where Toom want to be, this is where all those intermediate clubs want to be. They want to be up here with the big guns, playing against the big teams like Drom-Inch.
Definitely, yeah, Toom a great senior team for years, and I suppose went through the transition and are back junior for a few years, but up here again senior, and probably have to build again, but they'll learn a lot from this year. But it's all to play for here now is Paula Ryan, probably most experienced player on the Toomevara team, former Tipperary senior Camogie goalkeeper, makes her way down to the goals. Shawnee Everett ref in here, and we're getting ready to get underway thanks to Robert Healy, photo and video.
Max Quigley is going out there, and Anna Evanston, that'll be a big challenge there today, but be some nicely contested positions around the field.
And we're off straight away. A lot of action around the middle of the field. Mary Burke trying to get the ball. Tracy. It's Toom of one possession first. So Gillian Quirk there
wins that free.
No, at number 14, she's out playing low at wing forward there, wins a free. So first free to Toomevara. Good strike there from Gemma McCarthy. It's all the way. First score of the game for Toomevara from Gemma McCarthy from a free. That was a good strike. She was out near the middle of the field, so Drom-Inch going to have to watch that. Can't be giving away needless frees.
That's the start that Toomevara want here.
Great puck out by Caoimhe Burke. Dee Dunn is looking underneath. Niamh Tracy is going for it. Niamh Tracy has it, looks up, strikes it in. Joanne Ryan in a full forward there. Breaks it down. Joanna Farrell is full back there for Toom.
Mags Quigley drops the ball. Niamh McCormick's over there.
Marion Campion has it for Drum now and wins for free. Emer McGrath will come out to take this. She's been excellent on frees so far this year for Drom-Inch. has also found the net a few times. A hat-trick in the first game against Clononty, 2 goals against Nina. Didn't get a goal the last day, but hoping to shake the back of the net this year. But she has a tricky free here to start off without over on the sideline. That looks good. Umpires are happy with that.
Straight over, he's giving her that one.
Good score from Emer. That wasn't the easiest free starting off with out near the sideline, but she made no mistake, and we're all level here, a point apiece.
Great puck out there from Paula Ryan. And Gillian Quirk is trying to get onto it. Aoife McGrath's onto her.
So Gillian, one of the younger stars for Toomevara, sister Shauna. Shauna starting today actually. There was talks that she could be injured.
Can't see her there now. No, she's in there.
Oh, she is, yeah, she's in the forwards. Aoife McGrath deals with that. Elaine Young putting pressure on, and Toomevara have turned it over again. Emer Cal getting in strong, trying to get it out. It's Aoife McGrath, hand passes it out to Mary Burke. Mary clears it down the line. But it's Max Quigley out in front of Emer McGrath, clears it back. Elaine Young on it now.
Elaine Young here again.
Niamh Tracy on the ball. She's making grounds here. They're striking, and Everson Mags quickly go up.
Well done, well done.
Shawnee Everett's calling back for a free. I didn't see that there. Katie, did you see that?
No, I was following the ball like yourself there. Must have been a late tackle.
Must have been a late tackle on Niamh Tracy, and the advantage wasn't coming there, so it's come back for a free. Aoife McGrath is getting ready to take it. Aoife, captain of Drom-Inch again this year, also joint captain of Tipperary senior Camogie team. Great leader for the club. And Dee Dunn is breaking onto that ball. Oh, it's a lovely flick out to Emer McGrath, but that has just gone wide.
That was a lovely touch there from Dee Dunn.
Emer will be disappointed she didn't get over the bar. 50-50 so far between the two teams. Just and the clear puck out is out again. Dee Dunn breaks it down, looks to have picked up an injury there, and Everson's pulling on it, but it's Toom who come out with it again. And the ref is blowing it back. Dee Dunn looks hurt.
In fairness to Toom, they're not here just to make up numbers today. They're putting up their hands to be counted.
Yeah, they had difficult group stages, as I said. Lost to Silvermines, Burge, O'Hara and Cashel. But the way the fixtures were done this year, I suppose the weeks were there to play extra games, and everyone was guaranteed 4 games with 3 group games and 1 quarter final. So unfortunate for Toom to have to come in to a quarter final with 3 defeats, but they've been very competitive here so far, like we knew they would be. Max Quigley there is looking very strong there in the half back line. Joanna Farrell has dealt with that, and that has come into her so far, a full back. Mary Grace is picking up Niamh Tracy there in the middle of the field. And we just
Shauna Quirk is in there full forward waiting for Toomevara.
Yeah, Shauna is one of the stronger players on Tipper Intermediate team. Has got a few games with Tip Seniors as well, so they'd be anxious to get the ball into her. She's on Christina Brennan, who should be familiar with from the Tip Intermediate setup. We usually see Shauna out middle of the field. This could be a tactic to have her in closer to the goal. She's a very strong runner. If she wins possession, she'll be hard to stop. Dee Dunn looks to be okay, getting some attention there from Fiona McGrath, sister to Aoife and Emer. Father Frankie's over Lockmore senior hurling team this year. Toom with the free to restart the game. Aoife McGrath up strong, Niamh Tracy underneath it. Niamh Tracy back very deep for that. Christina Brennan has won it though, a full back. She's coming out like a power of strength there, Christina, and she was upended, and it's a free that Aoife looks to take quick. Her drum forward's ready. Siobhan McGrath is looking for it here on the wing.
Siobhan's up for this.
First chance to try and win a bit of ball, but 15 there, playing back there is Gemma McCarthy. Gemma has got it. No, Siobhan pressure on her again. Lauren Ryan now has picked it up and striked it, but this is only going to go as far as Niamh Tracy. Niamh has it. Aoife McGrath is looking for it off the shoulder. Good pass and delivered by Aoife McGrath.
Well won there by Lauren Ryan, she's coming out with it, well hooked by Siobhan McGrath.
The action is up and down. A late knock there from Ann Evison. Ref is calling her over. He said just to be careful there. Gemma McCarthy with the free. I'm impressed with Toomevara half backline so far, have you?
Yeah, they're very strong. Maggie's quickly taking complete control there.
Now Elaine Young is on the ball. Low ball into Shauna Quirk. Shauna turns Christina. She's making strides towards the goal, striking off her left, but that has gone wide. Drom-Inch manager Pat Ryan shouting in encouragement. Toomevara managed this year by Jake Ryan, selectors Dick Quirk, Jerry Kelly and Aaron Ryan. Queeve Burke strikes this. And Evison Mags quickly coming out again. It's deceived them all. Gemma McCarthy's going to win it again. That's a couple of balls she got onto now in the last 5 minutes. Toom throwing it around nicely. Emer Cahill is underneath it. Mary Grace again. Good link-up play there by Toomevara. And Shauna Quirk is on again, out near the sideline. Line ball for Drom-Inch.
She could feel a bit hard done by there, I'd say.
I think she thought she was going to get a free. There was a couple from around her. She tried to keep it in the play, but it's gone out for a line ball here with Aoife McGrath is going to take.
Aoife McGrath has an intermediate county football final lined up for 3 weeks' time.
And Siobhan McGrath won that line ball and is going again. Stop start, there's no freeze again. So Niamh Tracy's going to take this one. Emer McGrath's coming across and saying, leave that to me. Drum forwards haven't got into a rhythm yet, haven't been allowed, I suppose. Two half back line, very impressive so far.
They're holding them up and getting the hooks and the blocks in. They're not giving them much room.
She got the distance but didn't get the accuracy. That has gone left and wide, so the score still remains 1 point all. Low scoring game so far.
Everson blocked that down, but that ball down well.
Here's Anne now on the attack and she's won a free. The referee not happy with some of the tackles going in there. He's blown for a few late tackles, and
Emer will be hoping to convert this one now.
Yeah, Drum will be definitely looking to get another score on the board. We've 10 minutes gone so far. Drum been for a few of the games so far have started slowly, and after the water break have really picked it up, so it'll be interesting to see how this game pans out. The water break is kind of having an effect on matches. The stop can work at an advantage or in a disadvantage. That's a good score for Emer McGrath. It's 2 points to 1 now for Drum. All free so far, nothing from play. Puck out by Paula Ryan, and Everson's underneath that, tries to catch it but it breaks. She flicks it to Niamh Tracy, but Mary Grace is on underneath it.
You're saying she threw that ball.
Yeah, Quiva Cantwell won it well, but she just thrown it there to Elaine Young, so it's another free which Emer McGrath is coming out to take. Niamh Tracy tries to steal a few yards there. So neither full back lines or full forward lines have seen too much of play so far. It's all around midfield and half forward line, and then it's kind of freeze. Emer calling Niamh Tracy for a short free. Niamh has it and steadies herself up. And another disappointing wide. Nearly had too much time there, Niamh Tracy. So good idea by Emer. Called Niamh, 2 Martin alert to a quick free, but really Drum need to be putting them over. Drom-Inch tackle looking a bit stale at the moment. This is the 4th week on the trot out for both sides. Paula Ryan tries to pick out Gemma McCarthy with a short puck out, but she didn't get it and it went out for a line ball. Siobhan McGrath is going to take. Emer McGrath moving for it. Miriam camping inside as well. Hasn't got on the ball yet, Miriam or Joanne Ryan really.
They're two very exciting players to see in the forward line as well.
A great sideline cut over across to Dee Dunn. Dee, quick look at the posts. And another wide for Drom-Inch. No, if we're keeping track of the wides there, Katie, that's a nice few wides from play and from freeze. Really should be putting them over. Drom will be disappointed they haven't got a couple of more scores on the board. 2019 county champions, they'll be looking to get back there this year, but they have a lot of work to do here yet to get over this Toomevara
That was
side.
well won there by Toom.
Mags quickly coming over to take this. Exciting young player, Mags, on very intermediate team. Hopefully we'll get to see an inter-county championship later on in the year.
It's a great ball in.
Christina Brennan, Shauna Quirk underneath that again. It's broken to Mary Flaherty.
Lane Young.
Striking for Lane Young. Mary Grace underneath again, throws it out, wins herself for free.
Really bottled her up well there. She's not getting an inch of space.
So it's a free here for Toom, should be no problem. And it isn't for Shauna, straight over the bar. She gets her first score and Toomevara's second score, so 2 points apiece. Quick puck out by Quiva Park, looking for Mary Burke. Touch for Mary, needs to get up into her hand. She doesn't. A lot of fumbling and basic mistakes here on both sides. Maureen Ryan trying to get in on the action, flicks it away, broke to Aoife McGrath. Aoife strikes it down low, looking for a D Dunn. Another free.
Such a difference when you come out front.
As small as the touch is there,
Yeah.
and Shawnee's given another free. I'd say Dee would have been happy to let it flow past her and get onto it again. Same McGrath, similar to the first free. Strikes it well, looks to be good. Umpire going for the flag.
Let's get to the ball first.
And that's the third point for Drom-Inch. 3 points to 2. Elaine Young coming looking for the puck out. Great catch.
Lane Young is doing really well there, centre forward for Toom.
Maureen Ryan is underneath now. She's trying to get it up. She's lost it again. Aoife McGrath is there again though. Ever reliable Aoife McGrath flicks it out to Dee Dunn. But it's Toom who have it again. Niamh Tracy there covering.
Come on, it's too hard.
She's trying to get underneath it. It's not coming up from her. Bit of a shamazzle there now. Referee is going to throw it in. A lot of bunching. Basic errors. Both teams trying to settle still into this game. Both half-backs are really on top. Maureen Ryan now has won it here for Drom-Inch. She plays it down the line and Everson's coming out, but it's Max Quigley who has won it.
Well won there.
That's it. Sean is warning Anne Everson. That's 2 frees with belts on Mags, so Jim McCarthy's going to take it. Siobhan McGrath in front trying to put her off.
Facing into the sun here now.
She strikes it down the corner, looking for Shauna Quirk every time. And Christina fouls Shauna, so we have another free.
The game of frees.
Really no flow to the game so far. We haven't got a single score from play. Another free here, which I think it's Jelana's coming out to take, is it?
Yeah, Jelana's taking this. Say Toom won't be complaining. They'll be happy to be this close to the county champions.
It's a strong sun facing into the Toom backs. Jelan Quirk looks at the post, strikes it, and a super score.
Makes it a draw again.
And there's the whistle for the war break. So 3 points apiece, the war break, all frees. Very stop start, hasn't really got going, has it?
No, there hasn't been much flow to this game at all. Any bit of a tip and we're hearing the whistle.
Yeah, and it's a very bunched and congested there around the middle of the field and the half-hour line. I suppose that's why fouls are being given away. See Maria Connolly coming in from the far corner back there. And she's had very little to do so far. You can see Toom every time we're looking to find Shauna Quirk there at full forward, but she has a work cut out with Christina Brennan, but she's won a few frees so far, which they've scored. So 3 points to piece at the water break. I don't think the Drom-Inch management will be too pleased.
I don't think Miriam has seen the ball, or Joanne, yet it's not getting in there into the drum full forward line at this point of the game. Anyway, they'll be hoping to change that.
It's a quick water break, and the girls, Drom-Inch girls here beside us, are heading out again. Manager Pat Ryan is asking who wants some more. He's saying at the moment Toomevara do, and I think he has a fair point. Definitely Toom girls will be happy with the attitude and the effort they put in.
That can happen, can't it, Shirley, when you go in against county champions playing against a team that's been bet well in the last 3 of their matches.
Yeah,
a bit of confidence.
The pressure, I suppose, was on on Drom-Inch. You know, they've won their 3 games. Everyone thought this was maybe just a formality here, but Toomevara, you know, they're not intermediate county champions for no reason, and there's some very good up-and-coming players there. Have had the better of Drom-Inch down through the years, the last couple of years at underage. So Miriam Campion's coming out now, looking for the puck out, trying to get herself into the game. Puts her hand up, bounces off the hand, and who's there again? Only Mags Quigley.
Oh, well hooked by Anne Everson.
Great play by Anne. She's won it now. This is more like it from Drom-Inch. Miriam sneaked inside. Good ball inside to Joanne Ryan, who seems to have the pace on Joanne O'Farrell at full back. Joanne dinks left and right. Ball goes across the field. Here's Niamh Tracy. Missed a point earlier on. Will want to score this. And she's making grounds towards the goals, but she's tackled. Great interception there by Elaine Young, who's back so far back on her half back line. She flicks it out to Orla Hogan.
Some clearance from Orla Hogan.
Great clearance from Orla Hogan. But Marion Ryan is underneath that. But she hasn't got it. Aoife McGrath now is fighting for it, but it's Toomevara on the attack again. Toomevara showing great pace there, Shauna Quirk, and she's won herself a free. That's some great play from Toomevara. One end, it looked like Drom-Inch were going to have a score, but between Mags Quigley and Orla Hogan, they cleared it, and it's a free for Toom, which Gillian Quirk will be hoping to put over, and they'll go into the lead.
To be fair, I think we even thought with the Toomevara girls gone to Australia and whatnot that we didn't expect them to be as good as they are here today. They're really giving it a drum.
That's a good score by Gillian Quirk. She's been very good on the free so far, and Toom go into the lead 4 points to 3. Siobhan McGrath calling for the ball out in front, snaps it. We need to get the ball in quick, drum forwards, if they're going to have an impact. Mary Burke is on it. But Toom are hunting in packs. There's 3 of them swarmed around Mary Burke there now. And Emer Cahill and Niamh Tracy are all in there trying to fight for the ball. Mary has won it. Great physical player, Mary Burke, down the line, pulls on it. Miriam Campion gets it, goes trying around her player. She's not getting through there, flicks it across to Niamh Tracy. Niamh finds herself in the pocket once again. We need to have a score though. Elaine Young is back almost like a sweeper really. She's back there in the half back line as a free player, leaving Aoife McGrath free at the other end. Great block down by Mary Burke. The Toom players broke her hurley. Anne Everson is under. This is a very physical game. But out with it is Mary Flaherty, and she wins the free. Drom-Inch should just find it very difficult to break down that Toom half back line, especially now that Elaine Young is back there helping out. Mary Flaherty is there too. Jim McCarthy.
There was great intensity there in that passage of play before he blew the whistle. He was really letting them play it out.
Strike from Jim McCarthy again, once again trying to find Shauna Quirk. It's broken to Aoife McGrath underneath it. Oh, a heavy challenge there, but ref says play on. It was 50-50. Aoife McGrath trying to get underneath it again. Drum seemed to find it hard to get it up first time. Emer now breaks away, clears it down the line. Marion Campion is out there. She looks like she's out on centre back now. She's switched, I'd say, with Everson.
Come on, that's better. Let's get it moving.
And they've won a free here. Emer McGrath getting ready to take it. So Drom-Inch definitely trying to get Miriam Campion, Tipperary senior player, into the game more so. And Everson looks to have gone in corner forward on Lauren Ryan, and Miriam is out centre forward. And already she's looking energetic, and we have a free now which Emer McGrath is getting ready to take. That's straight over the bar.
Come on.
4 points apiece. All to play for. Big puck out.
Elaine Young's going for this.
Mary Burke has it, and Siobhan McGrath doesn't look, but over the shoulder, and Paula Ryan has to come and bat it out. Orla Hogan looking to get underneath it. Dee Dunn with the pressure, flicks it away from her. It's fallen to Joanne Ryan. Here's danger. Joanne Ryan is coming down the end line. Surely a free. Yes, it is. Joanne O'Farrell, her full back, wasn't going to let her in. I think Joanne had a goal on her mind, but she'll be happy with the free, and this should be a simple tap over for Emer McGrath. Drum a bit more energy in that passage of play. Niamh Tracy's getting under that ball. Mary Burke and Siobhan McGrath, good strike in, was looking for a point, dropped short, Paula Ryan batted out, fell to Joanna, now we have a free for Emer McGrath.
Joanne still has it.
Yeah, she looked dangerous there, really looked dangerous. So they need to get the ball into her more, I think, because I think she's going to have the pace on Joanna O'Farrell. Thought for a second Emer was going to go for a goal. She seemed to rise it low, but that's gone over the bar. Another point for Drom-Inch. I think Emer's got all their scores so far, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, all free. So 5 points to 4 for Drom. All 5 points coming from Emer McGrath. Paula looking for someone for the puck out. Oh, she seemed to change her mind at the last minute, but Lauren Ryan is underneath it, and Everson needs to put the pressure on. Oh, great catch by Marion Campion. Throws it out to Siobhan McGrath. Siobhan totally misstrikes it, and that's gone wide. Good catch by Miriam, but unfortunately the finish wasn't there from Siobhan. She probably wasn't expecting it to come as quick from Miriam. Paul has gone for the far sideline, but it's gone out over the line. She won't be happy with her last 2 puck outs. She's trying to find.
Yeah, and they need to use them better, really, too.
She's trying to find a Toom player, but she might be better just going long, because around the middle of the field, the half-forward line, Toom, plenty ball winners up there. So Emer McGrath's taking her time with this sideline. She's hoping for a big one. Great cut inside. Anne Everson's on the break. Anne gets in her eyes. Now she's free. Oh, great block down, Lauren Ryan. Great defending by Toom. Very impressed. But Joanna's free here now. Surely Joanna's through for a goal. Hand passes. Paula Ryan saves. It's still there. Still in the danger. Here's Siobhan McGrath. Blocked again.
This is some defence for Toomevara.
Now Miriam. And Miriam finishes with a score. I think that passage of play has nearly summed up the game. Some very excellent defending there by Toom, making this very hard, and Drom really have to earn all their scores. I think that was about the 5th attempt, and eventually Marion Campion puts it over the bar for Drom's first score from play.
Toom's defence are fierce brave.
Aoife McGrath has won that now. Drom starting to win the puck outs. Down the line to Dee Dunn. Dee has a quick look at the post, decides to turn inside her player, has advantage. Ian McGrath is running off her shoulder. Dee doesn't need her. Strikes and over the bar. That's a great score from Dee Dunn.
That's a score that you'd expect from the county champions. It was per class.
Dee will be familiar with all the Toom players living in Toomevara. Get engaged to the Toomevara man later in the year.
But is that what she signed herself up to?
She made sure she's only got one lightly here with that super score. Looked to take on her player. Ian McGrath made a great run off her shoulder, but Dee had one thing in mind to put over the bar. This is worrying now for Drom-Inch. McGrath has gone down injured, something we don't see too often. Looks to be a leg. Sister Fiona is the first aid physio here that's gone into her.
Come on now, let's go. Come
She'll be
on.
able to sort her out when she goes home tonight.
Come on, good girl. Come on.
Barker's out here chatting to the forward for Toom.
Yeah, we're ready to go again. Paula Ryan with the puck out. Jem McCarthy missed it, and Siobhan McGrath has it. Emer McCall there with Mary Grace. Aoife McGrath and Toom on the attack. Gillian Quirk. Mairead Evison is chasing her. Haven't seen much Mairead Evison yet there. Cornerback for Drom-Inch, great player too.
Quirk's had a real danger women here for Toom in the forward line.
It's a great battle here between Siobhan McGrath and Gemma McCarthy, just in front of us along the wing here. They're both winning their share of possession. Gemma, real tenacious defender. Siobhan looking to take the sideline now. Mary Burke is in front of her, tightly marked by Mary Grace. She's gone down to the corner, and Everson's gone underneath it. She seems to have the legs on Lauren Ryan, but the pick-up didn't come to her. She's going down again. Missed it again. Miriam Campion coming over to help her. Miriam has it now. Going across the end line. Strikes it across. With a block there from Toom. Miriam again. Lovely dinky pass to Niamh Tracy. Niamh is making grounds.
Oh, well blocked by Elaine Young. She's after doing awful tracking back there.
But Niamh Tracy has it again, going in along the end line. She needs support. She's going all the way. Paula Ryan to the save. Super save from Paula Ryan. Niamh Tracy is still there. She needs support. And that's surely a free. I think the Toom defenders just tiredness kicked in there, and just a lazy foul there. And it's a free for Emer McGrath.
Drom have really ramped up the pressure on him there, and you can see the effects of it there.
Still finding scores very hard to come by. There's Toomevara defenders everywhere, and even when they get past them, then they Paul Ryan and Toomevara goals.
Like in comparison to Drum, they're a very young team and not as much experience, but they're really putting it up to them.
Good score from Eamon McGrath. It's her first free from this side of the field, and she made no mistake.
Just got a miss there.
Shauna Kirk is out around the middle of the field again.
Back, you did it, come on!
She came out looking for that puck out, didn't win it, but it was won a free here. And Max Quigley is coming over to take this. Drum have just built up a bit of a lead there, 8 points to 4. So Gillian Kirk and Shauna Kirk have switched positions. Gillian has gone in full forward now, picking up Christina Brennan. She'll definitely be a threat in there. Christina is a accomplished full back too though.
Come on, no need you up there!
Eve McGrath's won that. And the clearance trying to find Mary Burke. Mary has it. Mary's gone, making her run, looks up. Picks out Dee Dunn with the pass. Dee Dunn has missed it. But a Marion Campion is onto it, but she's Mags Quigley for company, and it's another free there. Mags Quigley arguing with the ref. Thought it was a bit harsh myself, but he felt she fouled Miriam, and it's another free for Eamon McGrath. The substitutions could make a difference in this game. Drum have only used 16 players to date, as their junior team have a big game on Sunday against Boherland to try and stay in the junior championship.
Makes no mistake of that one.
I'm not sure what Toon will have on the sideline, but something to freshen up in the second half can make a difference. Now Paul Ryan with the puck out. Ray Evanston has come out following her marker. It's broken and Mary Burke has gone at it. Picked up by Eamon McGrath. Eamon McGrath is on the run here, down the right wing. She can't catch it again, but it won't be a problem for Eamon. Strikes it straight off the hurley and over the bar.
From the Toom defence are looking tired now.
No loose, come on!
Drom-Inch should be happier with the second quarter here.
Like you said, Geraldine, come out in the second quarter.
They've established a 6-point lead. If they got a goal now, there'll be a big lead and it'll have a huge effect on the game, but they'll tip away with points too if they can. Ball into the corner. Will Dee Dunn win the race with Orla Hogan? She seems to have. Joanne Ryan is looking for it in the full. Dee strikes from there, difficult angle. Management not happy there. They're great when they go over. When they don't, they should have been passed out. Cueva Cantwell here in front of us looking for the puck out. She's dragging her player Maria Connolly out the field. Positions mean nothing really these days. Everyone just wants to get in the action. Puck out big. Elaine Young, and it's Niamh Tracy. Nice pass to Eamon McGrath. And that's a foul. As you said there, Katie, the Toom defence starting to tire a bit, and I think that foul was a resultant of that. So Emer has fouled herself, but I'm sure she'll get up and take it.
Tracy, that's the job, come on! Mary, that's it, come on, let's drive it on now!
29 minutes gone on the clock.
Pat Ryan much happier with the second quarter.
If this goes over, Drum will have a 7-point lead. The other quarterfinals being played tonight is Clononty and Silvermines, and Anacarty and Cashel. Burgess, Suhara and Nina game is postponed until Monday evening due to a bereavement. Meanwhile, Ian McGrath puts that over the bar. So it's just half time here now. So Drom-Inch leading there at half time, 11 points to 4. Happy enough, Katie, with what you've seen from both teams so far?
Yeah, well, in fairness to the Toom, they really put up from the first 15, but then Drum proved why the reason they're county champions in the second 15, I suppose, and started to show that touch of class. Toom are starting to tire. They'll be happy with the chance to have a break now.
Yeah, I think I've been very impressed with Toomevara defence so far in midfield, but I suppose it doesn't seem to be a great threat inside. They've been trying to hit Shauna Quirk, but Christina Brennan really has the measure over there. Or there, we haven't really seen much ball played into the two corner forwards for Toom, so it's hard to see where the scores are going to come. So a 7 point lead now for Drom-Inch. That's 11 points to 4 at half time, and we'll take a break and join you again for the second half. You ready? And we're ready to go here in the second half. No changes on the Drom-Inch team. Don't see any changes on the Toomevara team either.
Joe, move those around. Come on.
And we're off again. Mary Burke trying to win the throw in, but it's Elaine Young, strikes it down. Aoife McGrath is underneath that. Good clearance by Aoife McGrath. Aoife McGrath's made a run inside. It's fallen to Joanne Ryan. Quick hand pass to Aoife McGrath. Emer's taking on her player. She's going through, and she's blocked there by Joanne O'Farrell. Back out to Joanne Ryan. And that's a great score from Joanne Ryan. Joanne's first score of the game.
Some score. Drum are taking the time to settle on the ball. Toom are just panicking a little bit.
It's a puck out there by Paula Ryan. Ian McCall is underneath it, but it's falling now again to Shauna Quirk. Shauna's making strides here, but Aoife McGrath is getting stuck in there. Aoife's won it, now it's gone again. Shauna Quirk finally gets it up and hand pass it through.
To her sister Gillan, and she's gone down.
The Quirks have a bit of pace there when they get on it.
They're a nightmare for a full back line, seeing them running at you, and especially a goalie.
Speak from experience, Katie.
Yeah, I know only too well, sure.
Gillan Quirk standing over this free, good strike. Good score.
Toom will be happy with that. They needed to get a score on the board from the start.
It's a good start for Toomevara. 12 points to 5. Cueva Burke looking for runs. Mary Burke making a run. It's going to drop short though.
Mags Quigley here again.
Christina Brennan and Gillan Quirk battling for there. Maria Conley coming in to help Christina.
Mary O'Brien is in there for Toom. They're holding it up.
And Maria Conley has it though. Clears down her line here. Looking for Anne Evison. Anne snaps it. She's trying to get away from the Toom players. Niamh Tracy has it picked up again. Every time Drum has the ball, there's a Toom player, 2 or 3 of them around her. They find it hard to get away. Emer Cal has it.
They're not making it easy for the county champions, that's for certain.
Definitely not. Drum probably need to get rid of the ball quicker. That's good pressure by the Drum forward. Siobhan McGrath, Joanne Ryan putting the pressure on Lauren Ryan there, and she's conceded a sideline, so Siobhan is getting ready to take. She's looking inside. Emer McGrath's making a run. That's gone to Lane Young though, who seems to be everywhere tonight.
Oh, that's great running there.
Siobhan McGrath trying to stop Gemma McCarthy, but did it illegally, and it's a Toomevara free.
Miriam Campion getting a bit foul there.
Toom not happy with that, and the referee is right to bring the forward. So Gemma McCarthy looking up, looking for movement inside. Christina Brennan, very close company there to Gillan Quirk. Aoife McGrath following the flight of the ball, and she's underneath it.
Seemed a bit late, but
thought she might have got free there, but it's play on. Emer Cal is underneath.
Well
clearance has gone straight to
Mary Grace.
Mary Grace has intercepted it. That's 13.
Oh, that is some
That's
score.
Alicia Cummins. A great score there from Alicia Cummins. One of the younger players on the Toom team. First time really getting on the ball, and she showed her class there with a quick point over the bar.
We've Burke settling down to play here a bit now. Mary Conley's looking for the short one.
Cueva goes long. Joanne Ryan comes out from full forward, but Joanne O'Farrell reacted quicker to that, or Lauren Ryan, but she's blocked down. Siobhan McGrath. Now it's Gemma McCarthy there. Really impressed with Gemma McCarthy. Great energy in everything she does. Elaine Young on the ball again. Only as far as Emer McCall. Alicia Cummins again.
I don't know what he's going to say about this one. Throwing it in.
Toomevara have only really got 2 forwards inside their own 45.
Gillan wants space, so when she's in there.
Alicia Cummins has come out the field and starting to get on the ball here. Cueva Cantwell, yeah. Hits it in. Shauna, and another free. Drom-Inch won't be happy when they look at these stats later on this evening. They're conceding a lot of frees.
Especially there in the centre back line. suppose it's the pressure they're feeling. Very minute Shauna gets the ball, she's running at him and she's putting him under pressure, forcing them into fouling her.
So is Gemma McCarthy going to take this? This is well within her range. I don't think she got the best of pickups, and as a result the strike went off and it's gone wide. Eva McGrath running, looking for the puck out, and she's got out in front of her marker, Niamh McCormick, and she delivers a long ball in. Marion Campion making moves there, but it's Joanne O'Farrell who blocks it out. Dee Dunn putting on the pressure, and it's a line ball. Line ball back down this way for Toomevara.
That was tackle there, went a bit high.
High tackle, so she's
Mags
caught
took
her
it
ear
down.
there. Mags with a belt there from Joanne, who tried to intercept the line ball from Michaela Dorn. This is going to be a free for Toomevara. Mags Quigley needing a bit of attention there. Joanne by no means a dirty player, but was high there with the hurley. Mags made a tough stuff though. She's okay and she's going to take this free.
Went past two Toom players there.
Mary Burke made a lovely run there, got the ball from Niamh Tracy. She striked it long now into the corner of Marion Campion. What's Marion going to do with it? She needs to get out in front of Mags quickly first. She has it in her hand. Strikes it back into Joanne Ryan, or Siobhan McGrath has gone underneath. Great catch by Siobhan. Heading down towards the goals now. She needs help. She's lost the hurley, tries to hand pass it to Joanne, but it's intercepted by Niamh McCormick. And Niamh clears that ball. Not far enough though. Emer Cahill has come up to it. Emer Cahill way up the field. She can get into the hand.
Intercept that one well. Mary Burke's putting pressure on.
It's Mary Burke here again now, picks up the ball. Great engine there at midfield.
Drumban woman from Roskeen. She's going to be my neighbour in the future there.
All the connections. Back out to Niamh Tracy. And a strike there from distance to Niamh Tracy, but she won't be happy with that. It's gone wide. Maureen here, keeping close to Leisha Cummins. Paula Ryan, big puck out there again. Emer Cahill, Aoife McGrath all underneath it. It's about 4 or 5 and went up for the ball there. And it's a free in there for Toom once again.
Shauna Kirk's getting really hyped up here. She'll be very happy with 6 points between them when they're playing the senior county champions.
Jem McCarthy with the free. Shauna Kirk lost her player and won it there on the wing, but Aoife McGrath's not letting her in too easy. She's twisting and turning the strike in. It's a dangerous ball in. Quiva Burke has her eye on it. Maria Connolly flicks it back out. It's fallen to Emer Cahill. Drum need to put a name on it there. It's still in the danger. It's broke here too.
Looking, being bottled up. They're right in the square.
Drum are looking for a free out. It's hard to know what's happening. Shawnee's not getting too excited. He's throwing it along. I'd say he's going to throw it in on the 21.
It was on the bottom here. The 2 moment. Say the umpire could have.
It was hard to see what was happening there. Toomevara got a goal. It'd make for a very interesting second half. The ball thrown in there from Shawnee Everett. Christina Brennan trying to win it. They look like they've 2 of them have their hands on it. He's given the free to Niamh Tracy. She had her hand on it. Shauna Kirk had her hand on it. And Aoife McGrath takes the free. Down to Marion Campion. Marion being tracked by Jem McCarthy.
Gone.
Linesman says she went over the line. No complaints from Miriam. I think she did. So, line ball here for Toomevara.
Drum will be happy that Miriam's not travelling to Qatar, I think, will he? Doha, is that where she was supposed to be headed?
Yeah, she talks to Miriam missing the rest of the championship, but lucky for us, she's keeping her feet firmly in Ireland, and hoping to play her part in getting Drom into a semi-final. Long way to go yet. 12 points to 6 Drom. We've only had 1 point from Drom here in the second half. Maybe they need another water break to get them going again. Neve Tracy's standing over this. Didn't get the best cut. It's Elaine Young who has it again.
She's some engine in her, Elaine Young.
Yeah.
That ball's not really going to anyone in particular.
Maureen, I think it's Maureen, yeah. Maureen out with it. Clears her lines again. Drom need to do something different though up front. They're clearing it and it's just coming straight back down. Alicia Cummins has it now, turning Maria Connolly, going through. Needs to find Gillian Quirk, there's no one else up there. Maureen Ryan comes across. Maureen Ryan still trying to get up into her hand. Back to Aoife McGrath, she's so reliable back there. She's more or less playing as a free woman now. With her own player Elaine Young playing so deep at the other end. Although in fairness to Elaine, she's really getting up and down the field.
Yeah.
But Aoife McGrath is finding herself free on most occasions. It means that both attacks are really trying to find it difficult to break down. Here goes Anne Everson again. Big push forward there. Silly pushing the back there. From Mags, who's been, in fairness to her, very good so far. Here McGrath is going across from this sideline to take the free.
Seems to be a lot of Toom girls free back here at the moment. Eve McCormack and
Emer goes short, looking for Miriam there in the corner. Miriam gets out in front of it. She needs a score though. Great score from Marion Campion. Good idea there by Emer. She drilled a low ball hard into the corner with Marion Campion out in front. Took a few steps and over the bar. Drom will be happy with that. Cueva Cantwell trying to get under the ball. Mary Grace over by the sideline there. Aoife McGrath being bundled up. It's looking sloppy over there now. They're all going for it. Someone needs to put a name on it. Maureen Ryan is coming out. Well done, Maury. And there's the foul again. Bit indiscipline really from both sides.
yeah,
Late tackles going in. It's all well and good being aggressive and hunting in packs, but they need to keep the fouls down. Here's Dee Dunn now. She's taking on her player, Michaela Dorn. She hand passed it into Joanne Ryan. Joanne Ryan's making great rounds, but she's been bottled up there inside and has won her free.
that was really well won there by Joanne.
Yeah, Toom out, swarmed her, but too many arms and Hurley's in, and the referee calls it back for a free.
I think Toom made the right decision there, really.
Joanne had goal, I think, on her mind. Joanne Ryan, a fantastic player. She nearly always pops up and produces a goal when their side needs the most, and she looks like a player now who knows that Drom could do with a goal, just to drive them on. But it's a free, and Emer splits the post with another point. 14 points to 6. We must be heading towards a water break again, I'd say, are we?
There's a sub here on for Toom.
Going into the forwards. I think Mary O'Brien has come off, is it?
Yeah, Mary Brown is on.
Joanne Ryan hand passes it forward to Marion Campion. Marion's underneath it. Quick point will do, but she hand passes it back to Joanne, but it's not going to get to Joanne. Joanne O'Farrell intercepts, but she was subsequently hooked. But Toom have it again and are clearing the lines again. Ian McCall up very far.
It's Laura O'Mara on their corner forward for Toomevara.
Come on there instead of Mary O'Brien trying to make a difference. Toom need a score now shortly, but it's Mairead Evison who has it again in around the middle of the park, coming down the wing, and she clears it as far as her sister Anne, but Anne misses it, pulls on it there again hard. Anne Evison giving it her all, but not everything's going her way tonight. Emer McGrath trying to stop the Toomevara player from coming out with it. Shauna Quirk is Maria Connolly intercepts, but only as far as Mary Grace.
Oh, she didn't look up.
And the hand pass went straight to Aoife McGrath, who will take them all day. Her clearance though is only found Lauren Ryan. Miriam Campion was in behind her player, but it's Siobhan McGrath has held it up and Miriam has it now. She's taken too many steps in the air though. Was just about to release it and spotted the Toom player and took an extra step. Anne was looking for it.
Jimmy McCarthy taking this again for Toomevara.
Joanne Ryan has been told to come out centre forward, and Nevison going in full forward. Drum full back, Christina Brennan, and cornerback Maria Nevison went very strong underneath that ball. It's still there though for Toom. Shauna Quirk, Niamh Tracy letting her picking it. Now she's holding her up. She's Niamh and Aoife outside. They're going to make her overplay it. Clever play by Niamh Tracy and Aoife McGrath. Didn't dive in. Knew there was 2-1, and now they won it. Aoife McGrath drives it in. Looking for Anne Nevison. Anne needs to come out and win this ball. She's out in front of Joanna Farrell. Has won it. Goes to Turner player now. Surely a foul, but Dee Dunn is there. Takes the pass. He was giving her advantage, which Dee Dunn was happy to take, but just the touch let Dee down, and he calls it back for a free. That was a great ball in quick from Ian McGrath. Dangerous ball in, and was out in front. And Ian McGrath is coming all the way up now to take this.
Shauna Quirk was down here on her knees. She's looking tired. They moved her into midfield and she's covering a lot of ground.
They're just trying to break down the Drom-Inch defence, but between Aoife McGrath and Niamh Tracy dropping back, Maria Davison, Christina Brennan, it's hard to see a goal come for Toom. Oh, wide there from Aoife McGrath. She'll be disappointed with that. And there's the whistle for the water break.
I know you can't really say what if or anything, but it would be an interesting game if the three girls hadn't headed off for Australia. What sort of team Toom would throw out and what sort of competition they put up to Drum today.
Yeah, definitely, you know, first year up senior, I suppose you want everyone, but I've been very impressed with this Toom team. They're battling very hard, and they're definitely not making it easy for Drum. The scoreboard might say Drom-Inch 14, Toom 6, but in the general run of play, it doesn't feel like Drum are that far ahead. Niamh Long is getting a call now to come in. She's been introduced in every game so far. So Niamh Long is coming in for Christina Brennan, full back. Not sure is Christina injured, but Aoife McGrath is dropping back, full back, and Niamh Tracy is going centre back, and Niamh Long is coming into midfield, which would be a more familiar position for her. Niamh Long now will have a lot of energy and should be keen to impress. Started on the team last year that won the county final. And it's a puck out for Toom to restart after the water break. Both sides be looking for a good 15 minutes to finish.
Oh, some catch from Siobhan McGrath.
Great catch. She finds Joanne Ryan. Marion Campion's gone. Joanne is looking. Quick hand pass into Anne, but it hasn't worked out. And here's Dee Dunn. Oh, Dee didn't get the shot off at all. Joanne Ryan is there again. Anne Evison, but that's a late chop down again on Anne, and it's a free. Ian McGrath should make no mistake with this one.
Toom had left Siobhan McGrath on her own there for that puck out.
So Niamh Tracy gone in centre back for Drum, position she has played with.
Oh, she goes for goal.
Emer goes for goal and it's blocked down. She scored them before, but not on this occasion. Joanne Ryan now starting to get more into the game out here at centre forward. Elaine Young in her attempt into hooker lost to Hurley, and the ref deemed that she threw it, I suppose, and it's a free in for Ian McGrath. She'll be looking to put this one over the bar.
Well done, Niamh Long. Let's go now. Good stuff. Joe, now you're starting to move. Let's go.
Good score from Emer.
It's a 10-point lead now for Drum.
16 points to 6. No goal here today. Game could probably do it one.
That was a great flick on there.
Warren Ryan is coming out to it though. Liam McCarr looking to get in underneath it too. Niamh Long. Eventually Mairead Evison hand passes it out to Niamh Long, who strikes it up the field to Miriam Campion. Bounce lovely into Miriam's hand. She flicks it forward for Joanne. Here goes Joanne Ryan. We're seeing a lot more of Joanne Ryan in this half. She's staying going. McGrath's off her shoulder, but she doesn't need her. She puts it over the bar herself.
She's like a racehorse with Greg Broderick going through there.
She's reeling back the years. Joanne out around the half forward line, looking very lively.
16 years since she won the All-Ireland too.
Since she captained Tipperary, that's right, in 2004. Yep, just about. 17 points to 6 now for Drom-Inch. And it's a free for Toom. Only 10 minutes to go in this half, or in this match, what am I saying, this half. So it looks like Drom-Inch will see this out. Big lead now, 11 points. Still lots to work on though, and Niamh Long will be looking to impress. A few more players won't be happy with their display, so we want to finish strong here with 10 minutes to go.
Come on there, let's go!
Sean McGrath fails to gather possession. Toomevara have it again. Another ball in there, but Aoife McGrath should get the better of that.
Shauna Cork gets onto this, dangerous.
Great battle there between Aoife and Shauna. Great pull in there, 50-50 pulling. Now it's Emer.
It's Niamh McCormick.
Niamh McCormick, yeah. And Mags quickly are there. Emer McGrath still there. Joanne floating around looking for the ball. If she gets half a chance, she'll be got and gone again. Emer's on the ground, and the ref is going to throw it in. Miriam goes in for the throw in with Mags quickly. Mags wants to make sure every drum player is picked up.
Come on, get strong, there's 3 against 1.
Elaine Young has it again, flicks it out to Jem McCarthy. Strikes it down.
Great catch from Shauna Cork.
And Sean delivers, but Maureen Ryan is out in front again. Out in front of that substitution that came in. Laura O'Mara.
Two aren't settling on the ball at all. It's kind of getting rid of it at this stage for them.
And Emer McCall has won that over the line. I don't know how. It wasn't gone over from the strike, but by the time Emer got it and struck it back, it was gone over. So it's a 2-line ball.
Joe, fair enough, Joe!
And McCall clears again. She's had a great second half. Dee Dunn is out in front. Drom-Inch should be looking for a score. They're very far out though. Well, Anne Evason's inside alright at the edge of the square. Will Emer hit it in, or will she take on her player? She's going to take on her player. She's making ground. It's opened up for her. She has a strike, but it's gone wide. She probably knew she had the free one, but still we'd like to see them going over.
Dee Dunn has real vision. She's a per-class player.
Semi-finals are fixed for next weekend.
Cover there after the free. Cover there.
The winner of this game will be playing the winners of Anacarty and Cashel.
Oh, that was close. Just inside.
Point for Emer McGrath. Stretch Drom-Inch's lead once again. 18 points to 6. Anacarty are leading Cashel after 42 minutes by a point, which means as it stands, Drom will be playing Anacarty in the county semi-final. But that one obviously a lot closer than this one. Miriam Campion looks to stretch Drom's lead. That's a super score up by Miriam to make it 19 points to 6. A good points tally for Drom, but I suppose being greedy, they'd always like to have a goal.
Well won there by Shauna Cork.
Shauna going to take a quick free, but needs more support. Elaine Young heading back down. Super fitness by Toomevara.
They're not giving up there.
They really worked hard throughout the whole game and made things hard for Drom, but I think Drom strength and depth there. 15 quality players, backs and forwards. Toomevara Found it very hard to break down Drom-Inch defence and also keep the attack out.
I'm done, Neve!
Neve Long, Shepherd's
Super, stop!
Elaine Young out to the sideline. Her strike has gone wide.
No, be clever, be clever, be clever!
19.6 for Drom-Inch. Puck out by Cueva Burke, looking for Siobhan McGrath.
This has been a great competition here between Siobhan and
Gemma McCarthy, yeah. A right duel between the two of them. Laura Bryan now, or Laura O'Mara, sorry.
yeah.
The substitution that came in the second
Great
half.
ball in across, but no one's there.
Ray Davison underneath and clears it. But Mary Grace is free in the middle of the field.
And she has to look up here.
She's going to overcarry it if she doesn't get rid of it. Neve Long is there. Elaine Young as well.
Joanne, come on!
We've had more rooks than that.
Miriam, well done,
And
Miriam,
throw-ins.
come on!
And Neve Tracy is off again. At centre back here. Super Engine. Hand pass the forward from Miriam. Miriam acres of space in front of her. Anne Evison at the edge of the square. Joanne Ryan off her shoulder. What's Miriam going to do? She takes it on. 3-4 yards and
She's hooked.
hooked. So the strike went nowhere.
Great pass. Look
Alicia
up now.
Cummins passes it out. Toom playing it down the line. Still there. Neve Long tries to win it, but Elaine Young is there again.
In fairness to Lane Young, she's been colossal here for Toom today.
Mary Grace clearance goes to Shauna Quirk. Shauna gets around Mary Burke and is gone. Mary Burke is still there though,
Like a hard tackle.
and fouls,
Switch with Siobhan!
and it's a free for Toomevara. They're looking to take it quick, but the options aren't there. Janine Quirk is coming over now to take it. 26 minutes gone.
Toom will be looking for a goal here.
Janine Quirk dropping in around the danger zone. Maria Conley up underneath it. Alicia Cummins there too. But Maureen has it
Here we go, that's it!
and clears it as far as Emer McGrath. One touch into the hand. Lovely strike by Emer down the line, but Joanne had her back turned to it. And Eve McCormick has it, but Joanne is fighting hard for it here. A little trip, but she's still there. She has it. What will she do? Strikes it in. Siobhan McGrath catches it. Stays going. Siobhan, will she dump her player? And she strikes it over the bar. Thought for a second she was going to give it to Anne.
She'd had Miriam either side of her there that were running through.
I think she thought the goal chance might come, but in the end she just tapped it over the bar. Alicia Cummins on the ball. Oh,
Alright, Joanne, be clever, well done!
Joanne Ryan getting thick, fouls her. And it's a Toomevara free. 20 points to 6 now. I think Toomevara only had 2 points in the second half, would that be right? They'll be disappointed that
Give her an option, give her an option!
missing one or two couple of forwards really. Their stronger players are probably in defence and midfield, and just find it hard to break down the Drom-Inch defence. In fairness, Drom-Inch have some great players in defence. Now here's Jalan Quirk. Couple of too many steps there, Jalan. She dropped the shoulder and went, but just overcarried it, and Niamh Tracy will look to take this free. Coming up now, 28 minutes. Drumming into a 14-point lead. Will we have a goal?
Free out again.
Not if we keep fouling in there. So
It's like table tennis here, darling.
and that's not the best of hitting frees, but Alicia Cummins has it. And she delivers it well inside.
She's contesting.
Oh, here's after falling to
Laura
Laura
O'Mara.
O'Mara. She's through. Here's the best
through.
goal
Here's
chance
the
so
goal.
far.
Oh, what a goal.
Super goal.
Quick Burke hadn't a chance there. 1-on-1 with the goalie.
The ball that went in seemed to deceive everyone, and Laura O'Mara,
She made no mistake of that one.
I thought she nearly fumbled the pick up, but eventually she got into her hand, took her a few steps, and blasted it past Cueva Burke in the goal. So a goal from Toomevara, a goal and 6 points. It's what they deserve really with all the effort here in the second half.
They'll just be cross. It didn't happen earlier. Elaine Young again. They're not giving up. They're giving everything here. They've returned again.
Aoife McGrath should get out to this. No, she hasn't won it. And here comes Toom again. There's loads of space, acres of space inside, but not really enough bodies for Toom. And Aoife McGrath has it again. And she'll be looking to clear her lines here. She finds Ian McCall. Ian McCall. Drum looking a bit tired now. Here's Joanne Ryan. She never looks tired. She needs to get on it though. She's on her own though. This is the problem, I think, with Drum.
Toom are fighting in packs.
And Drum individually trying to win the ball. Mary Burke delivers a long ball into Anne Everson, who has to go out to the end line to win it. She has it now. She's coming, making ground along the end line. Marion Campion is coming too. Here comes Anne, looking to get a goal back for Drum. Eventually kicks it. No, it's not gone in yet. It's on the goal line. Paula Ryan.
If she keeps this out, it's some going.
Surely, Paula Ryan, surely, it looked like
deserves a free there.
Well, I thought first she used her legs to what's he going to give? A throw in, by the looks of it. He's giving a throw in. Drum were looking for a penalty and Toom were looking for a free, and have the right decision to throw in. But Drum would be disappointed. That was a great goal chance.
That goal has really actually given Toom a bit of an edge.
Yeah, and they'll be looking to keep Drum out, but it gives them a free. So Drum need to tap this ball over the bar. This could be the last passage of play. Everyone's walking away from it, expecting Emer to tap it over the bar. Another sub coming in here for Toomevara. Mary Flaherty is making way. Not sure what number that is yet. She's going in full forward there, Aoife McGrath. Meanwhile, Aoife McGrath's taking this free at the other end, right in front of the goals.
Come on,
Lovely strike from Emer to stretch Drom-Inch's lead. 21 points to 1-6. Manager Pat Ryan looking for a goal here, shouting into these players, we need a goal. Maria Conley strikes it down. Siobhan McGrath getting underneath. A great catch by Siobhan McGrath. Niamh Long is making a great run down the corner. She sees her. Super hand pass forward. Joanne Ryan is on it. Marion Campion. Lovely catch off the pick up by Joanne Ryan. She's going in close to goals. In fairness to Toomevara defence, they shepherd her out. They weren't letting her in. Drum looking for a goal, but I don't think it's going to come tonight. A point for Joanne Ryan. 22 points to 6.
Strong now, 1-up.
And there's the final whistle. Drom-Inch 21 points, Toomevara 1-6. A good win for Drom-Inch. They march on now to county semi-final. It's the end of the road for Toomevara, but great performance by Toom. Battled hard against the odds. They were the underdogs here today, Katie.
Yeah, massive underdogs, and look, they're rebuilding the team now, and they were unlucky coming into this senior championship. They lost to 4 girls, but they have to start again now, and I think the big thing for all intermediate teams coming up to senior, you want to stay up there and you don't want to be coming back down, so they'll be looking to rebuild over the winter, and I suppose they'll start into that hard graft now soon enough.
And for Drom-Inch, it's marching on now to a county semi-final. They have a very poor record of doing back-to-back county titles, and they'll certainly be looking to try and do it this year, but they've a lot of work to work on. 22 points is great scoring, but Toom causing lots of troubles there. There was lots of frees given away and wide balls, so plenty to work on for the Drom-Inch players and management, but they'll be happy with that. So that's 22 points for Drom-Inch, 1-6 Toomevara. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Robert Healy, Vote and Video, for providing the live stream in here from the RAG, and to Katie for joining me here. And good night and God bless.
Thanks a million.